Alright guys, Storm here with another video. So, yeah, rock on, peace on. Yeah, so, as you can see, I just unlocked a Season 3 D-Day challenge. You do not need to be required to do the previous challenge like normal Call of Duties to continue on the next season or other challenges in the boxes, as long as they've been unlocked in the tiers. And sometimes it will say it, like it will tease at it, but unless it says it's unlocked, which it usually tells you what tier you unlock it, or if you have to buy it, it'll say unlocked. It'll be a box instead of a locked box, like with a little lock icon. So yeah, got this shit done, because all I got is Warzone. See? 2 check marks boxes, one I just unlocked with just a clear box, and one with a lock. So, yeah, I guess I'm an efficient player. I'm going to be going for these dams challenges. Pretty cool. Guess I'm going to go badass pararescue. Hell yeah. Get some stabbing in my chest with the winged parachute. Fuck yeah. You know, they actually do that, and once you've graduated, they stab you with your graduation pin. Cool fact. Little known fact. Yeah. Anyway, moving right along. So, I just got done playing the game, and this game was glitched. So, the current challenge it is asking me to do. Hold up. Big bad toot. Really? That looks like a fucked up hand. That's like, what's that little sack looking thing? Like, if you remember, like, Little Big Planet? Yeah, remember that little main character? Imagine that with just, but made of skin. And everything, the life of, not the life of Brian, what the fuck it is. That little skin character where everything's just like a nightmare fuel. That's what it reminds me of. I can't think of the name of it. Anyway. Similar animation. So I still haven't figured out how do you earn these and why they're so... Oh shit, I got a new one. What the fuck is this? Emblem 388. Okay. Well, just so you know, I've seen someone with like a shiny one, like you get newer, like more stuff added to it, and there's like 2 others I've seen. One that has spikes coming out from each angle, and then one that's like shining. It's got like a, I don't want to say a rosary. It's just got like the, you know, the things that they have trophies on, the plant-looking thing, and it shines and does a little bit of a shining animation to it. Yeah, sort of like that, but not like that. If that kind of makes sense. Like that's at the bottom. See how it shines? Like kind of like that. Anyway, moving right along. I have no idea. If anyone knows what these are, please comment. Put something in the comment section below. I'm personally betting that you have to have it equipped in order to get the other ones. Because there's no, it doesn't tell, there's no challenges to unlock these, there's no anything that unlocks these, and if it is, it's not showing up. Now, when I first got into this game, when I went to challenges, it said boot camp, it said, you know, killer, it had said all the normal challenges, and now it won't let me go back into it. Now it's just stuck on these challenges, and I already got them all done, which it won't let me back out, which is weird. So I can no longer do any more Warzone missions. Can't do the killer ones or all the humiliation, all the, you know, the normal, typical ones. I don't know if they got rid of it or what. If it was glitched. Anyway. So yeah, I just got done doing these 2 dailies, and then this one, it says, look, it says start 3 contracts at the dam. Get rid of the Gora. A lot of people get confused by that extra shit. Downtown Tavsverick. Apparently this whole map is called the Tavsverick, so I don't know why they're including the Gora Dam, you know, like, you know, whatever. It's just called the dam, so if it helps, just pretend those words aren't there. Now, this one makes sense because the entire land, their entire city, whatever you want to call it, that's what it's called, the Tavsverick. It sounds Russian. But yeah, that one doesn't even make any sense. Anyway, moving right along, I started this challenge in 1 game, right? Started it. We just went to dam. There's like probably 3 contracts within the vicinity. But did you know they respawn? Like, they respawn, new ones are added. So maybe not respawn, but they're just randomly respawn in the same area. So even if all the ones are gone, they will create new ones. So yeah. It says start 3 contracts. Now each time you start it, it counts to 1. You don't even have to finish it. You don't even have to succeed in getting it. As long as you don't even need to be the one to grab it, as far as I'm concerned. You just need to start it. Originally, you had to have to be the one to start pick it up. Now I think they've had it to where they switched it. As long as you start it as a team, unless you're playing solo, it counts towards you. Which obviously, if you're solo, you're the one picking it up for it to count. And I got 4 that game, and it's only counted me as 2 out of 3. It doesn't make any sense. I grabbed 4 of them. Every time you complete a contract in your scoreboard, it's gonna tell you, hey, you got 4 or whatever. Where's the... matchmaking summary? Yeah, that one. Is it not gonna let me? Okay, so it says matchmaking summary, but it's not allowing me to pull it up. That's kind of fucking stupid. Okay. Anyway, it said I got 3 contracts. Now, again, it will only count, like, if you're in contracts, it'll say 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, how many you complete. It will not tell me how many you start. So when it says contract, just know that it means completion of that contract, how many contracts you've completed, not how many you've started, because that wouldn't really make any sense anyway. Because if you're in a team, it's saying how many, your scoreboard, how many contracts you've completed, because it would be kind of stupid of how many you started. The challenges are the ones that are just saying start it, which to me personally, it's not really that difficult. You can start it, you don't need to finish it, which is very forgiving. I would imagine it makes more of a challenge to complete the challenge. Bounties are a pain in the ass. The other 2 are really relatively easy. I'd say the scavenger is the easiest because you don't got people on your ass. They don't see the. I don't believe they see the crates. I have yet to prove that, but I don't believe when you're starting a scavenger crate, your team and you are the only ones that can see that one. I don't know if you're the only ones that can hear it, so maybe they can hear it, but they just don't see it. They can't interact with it. I don't know. I'd like to figure that out. Wish there was a private match so I could figure this shit out, but investigate, because that's what I usually like to do. Go to private match, find out glitches for you guys, be the first to find shit, because I'll put in the work and show you what's what. But yeah, there's no way to really do that. Just maybe end up getting lucky or something. I honestly have no idea. Which, I don't even know how that would work. I'd really have to somehow... Yeah, there's really no way of doing it. The luckiest thing it would have to be is a friend was playing with me. He's on the opposite team, which there's no way of joining. There's no way of setting that up. It would have to be by luck, and a lot of people doing it. They would have to be in the same lobby. That we'd have to, by chance, walk upon the same area. And rather than killing me, he sees, oh yeah, you're so-and-so. Okay, I'm not going to kill you. We're going to do this little teabag dance, spray paint each other, whatever. Be a bunch of goofballs. And then we're like, hey, do you see this? I'll be like stabbing it, and he's like, what are you stabbing? I'm sure that he's like, huh, what? And then he'll message me, like, what are you looking at? I'm like, oh yeah, there's this thing here. And then either say he'll see it, he hears it, or neither or maybe one or the other, whatever. That's, just based on, process elimination, all the combinations, whatever. So, yeah. It's just kind of frustrating, because I got 4 start contracts at DAM, and I got 2 registered. Now, this is not the first time this has happened in this game or other previous Call of Duties, where sometimes you'll get the challenge and you haven't done enough, yet it gives it to you. Sometimes you haven't even done the right requirements, and it gives it to you. Like, there's been a couple of times where I'll get a launcher kill, and it's not based on what it was, and it would give it to me, even though it's not the right requirement. So if I'm getting, it says get aerial kill streaks, or if it says kill helicopters, aerial helicopters, whatever, I'll get the kill, even though I'll get the challenge towards, like, the land vehicles. But nowadays it's been just glitching. Now I can't even get it to give me the most basics of shit. Like, before I could easily, that's why it was so easy to get, like, all these challenges 10 out of 10. But now it's, like, kind of glitched. Stuck at 73 out of 75. It says destroy ground-based vehicles or kill streaks. Well, there's really no way for it to be kill streaks unless you're doing a sentry. So yeah, there's that. And I've finally figured out what those little weird looking icons on the map. Before they used to be glitch icons, now they're representing the actual sentry. So if you see this like weird satellite looking thing on the minimap, it's trying to be a really shitty imprint on the minimap, highlighted in red, meaning it's an enemy, shield sentry. That's what it represents. It'll actually pop up far us away for some reason. I don't know if to patch that or what. Most people don't use that shit. You know, it's good if you use it, but just no one ever has the time. You have to plant it. You have to have that shit set up. You know, and then that means you're gonna try to like have a setup area like downtown with that big ass tall skyscraper. That's a great place to set that up. You know, when people are landing on top of you. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, it's glitched as fuck. I cannot, for the life of me, I will literally go, and I've tried multiple combinations. I've tried solo. I've tried, because you know, if a glitch is happening, this usually means it's only going to work in a certain way, and sometimes it is. Sometimes it is that way. Sometimes it's completely broken and you're not able to complete that challenge. Now, here's another fucking stupid thing. I've gotten up to this part far not playing multiplayer, and it says 73 out of 75. And all the challenges, and I'm telling you, all of the challenges say challenge progress only gained while playing multiplayer. Well, that's untrue, because all the contracts, all the shit that I've done for my guns for Warzone, which is not multiplayer, have been, and that's the reason why I know it's a glitch, because, well, I'll get to that in a second, but I literally just unlocked this one right here. And for my launcher, I did, in fact, unlock a camo, but it was for this one, I think. No, yeah, no, it was this one. So, kills. So, like, I'm guessing the kills work, but also there's just the, like, delayed thing. So, like, even if I get kills, and it's kind of similar to Pokemon Go, where you'll get kills, but it won't register, and, like, the following day does, like, this update, and it'll get, like, remember, like, wait, what the fuck? I didn't get any kills. Why is it now saying I'm, like, and that's another thing. Another part of this glitch is for certain challenges, it will only give you increments of 10. So let's say you got 5, it won't give it to you. It'll just like skip until you reach 10, and then it'll pop up. Like, that's kind of fucking stupid, you know. If I got 1 and I have 61 now, it should say register 61. I shouldn't have to wait until I'm at exactly 70. Or exactly 80, or exactly whenever the challenge is. So then if it's like increments of whatever the next challenge is, then it doesn't even go to the next increment of 10, it goes to the next increment of whatever the challenge asks for, so it would not pop up until you get 20 extra kills to get 60 to 80, which is kind of fucked. The other challenges, again, you're going to have to try everything. You're going to have to try all the different game modes. You're going to have to try your custom launcher, which is really just your spray paint. You're going to have to try it with all the shit removed. You're going to have to try picking that random shit and getting a legendary. So anytime it's not a custom, it will be a classed thing. Otherwise, if it's come from your custom created class, it will register as a pink custom, or magenta, whatever you want to call it. It will never be a legendary, whatever, and it won't count towards that, even if it's saying in your class it is good, because when you get to the game, it's going to always be registered pink. So like, look, I have plain, which is a base. I have an epic and another epic. Now in the game, it's not going to register as epic, base, anything. It will just only say custom. So, a little known fact there. For all you veterans who think you know everything, COD veterans, obviously. Yeah, that shit sits on its barrels when you have that versus its side when you have standard square mag versus drum mag, I guess. Dual drum mag, yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, I think I've pointed out everything so far. There's these glitches where you can only do certain things because they're involved doing multiplayer. So maybe it's not so much a glitch as it is what it is. So like for this one, I can't do it. Can't start its other challenge because it requires doing an APC, which is only available on Ground War, which is kind of fucked. So it's not even normal multiplayer, it's Ground War. Or maybe it's not. What was the other one? It might be this one. Why do I keep doing that? So then... this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Get 5 infantry assault vehicle kills with Wyatt as your... Yeah, so... there's 2 of them, and I think both of them are only in Ground War. No, yeah, no, I think it's actually this one. The APC, that's one that's in Ground War and multiplayer. This one is where it's a score streak that you can, or kill streak that you can earn. This one is like literally just in the map. So yeah. There's that. So if you guys are confused and trying to get that challenge, you're not going to be able to unless you own the game. Or they did do a temporary thing, but that was for tiny ass shitty maps. I have to say the one with the plywood, whatever one that one is, and it's just you got the garbage can area, you got the upstairs area, which only apparently faces one area because everything's blocked out by even more plywood, which kind of doesn't really balance it out. It's kind of fucked. That one's probably an okay map. It's better than the other one. The other one's just too wonky, I guess. Really good for close quarters. Everything else is shit. Especially if it's a shitty team, it's not a good map. What's the other thing I was going to go into? Shit. Oh yeah, this is something that I don't know if people are trying to not expose, but I'm going to be the first in the world to explain to you this. Most people don't know this, and I've talked to many people, everyone has their own opinion on it, but I've literally done it. So your gun has 9 attachment slots for each different type of attachment. You can have one of each of those type of different attachment. With this weapon drop, you have either the ability to A, change your weapon, just get a random ass change weapon, like literally mystery box weapon thing, which is what it's designed for. But if you just click it, which it doesn't really tell you to, you just have to know about it. It's like kind of a little Easter egg, really. You can get an attachment to your gun. Now, it doesn't tell you press and hold to do this and tap to do that. You just literally have to know. You have to know a guy to know a guy, or just accidentally find out yourself by accidentally tapping versus holding down. Your gun kind of does a spasm if you double tap real quick. I don't know if that means it gives you a different one or a better one, but that means you would have to literally within a split second to see what you got and say, oh, I don't like that, and double click it again. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what the purpose of that. Maybe it's just glitch. You know, you're doing it quicker than the processor can spit out the information, so it just has your guy switched between 2 attachments. That's what it looks like really quickly. Anyway, you can get max attachments, which is a total of 9. You can max attach your weapon with 5, but in game, when you just keep throwing down this additional 4 times, you can get max attachments. So which is 9 attachments on your gun. Most people say, oh no, you can only do 1. No, you retard, you fucking can't not only do 1. You can do all of them. Now, here's how I know this, because A, I've done it for individual times, I've done this many times, and when I get it the first time, I can throw it down. It doesn't get rid of the previous one, so like, let's say I don't have a launcher on, I get a little underbarrel launcher, and that's like the first thing I get, right? I'll know it's for a fact, because some of the attachments you won't notice, like if it's the grip or something, the grip will tape, you won't be able to see that shit. And even if you throw it down, it'll be really difficult to see based on the lighting where you are, and you won't have time for that shit. So if you don't have a launcher on, and it gives you a launcher, a shotgun, underbarrel, whatever the fuck it is, and then you do it again, and that shit doesn't disappear, then obviously it doesn't disappear and you keep that attachment plus the whatever additional attachment. So if you didn't have a laser on, now you have a laser and an underbarrel. You see what I'm saying? So it does not disappear. You do not get one. It is. Someone else also said it switches out the weapon attachments you already have. That is incorrect. That is debunked. It's never happened to me. That is untrue. Okay, so every time, and I mean every fucking time, if you have an attachment on it, it stays as is. If you don't have an attachment on a slot, it will randomly choose what you get. Now, there's a couple attachments I've noticed for certain guns that it will just give you only one of those attachments. Now, my personal favorite for all of these, I don't care about mobility because I'm trying to be like a big powerhouse power tank, is the Methonic Suppressor because it increases your damage while also having a sound suppression. Why the fuck not, you know? The Prowler is the best, and it's always given me the Prowler. It will not give me the Whisperer. I'd imagine that's due to... Hold up, heavy duty. What does this one do? Maintaining sound signature. I don't know if it's that one or if it's the muzzle. Yeah, so if I equip this, watch this. Let me get rid of more money. Now, doing this, will block my muzzle. It will say, you know, whatever. How do we do? You see, before there was this little yellow icon, sort of like the equipped, will say, "Will replace your barrel." They've gotten rid of that, which is really stupid. You know, before it was like helpful. Oh, hey, yeah, now I'll know whether I want to do this or not, because the huge con of it is, which it didn't include in the concert, where it was, you know, somewhere on that where it would let you know that it would be blocking the muzzle. They got rid of that, which is stupid. It was helpful before, so I don't know why they got rid of that. Anyway, you only see it by like, oh, what the fuck? Why is it blocked? Am I being hacked? You know, whatever the fuck, you know. Oh, and that's the other thing. They have gotten rid of a lot of hackers on this shit, but there's still quite a bit on here, so that's kind of stupid as fuck. But it is what it is. So yeah, the Whisper is shit because you don't need it. It offers sound suppression and bullet velocity, but this one does the exact same thing. And then if you do this one on it, then no, you're good to go. Anyway, so yeah. Now the one it just gives me is the Prowler every time. It does not give me the Whisper. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have that on it, so it can't. It has not given me the SOCOM yet, which they both offer the same things. One just offers an additional com. Now, most people, if they're just being lazy, not paying attention, and not wanting to learn, not trying to figure things out, like, well, why would I want one with an extra con? This one hinders my movement speed. But if you take the little split-second chance to look at the bar graph below, you'll clearly notice that there's more green going further up. Yes, the mobility goes further up. Red, meaning it's taking away your mobility, but it increases your control, it increases your range, and it increases your accuracy. And it does it way more than the SOCOM dump, so I'm like, why wouldn't I want that? Now, I haven't experimented on whether if I were to take this away, if it wouldn't give me the Prowler, which I'm going to soon. I'll keep you guys posted, but I'm purposely not putting the Prowler on, because if I can just get the weapon detachment that gives me the same attachment every time and it's the one I want, why wouldn't I? You know, put that on because it will give it to me. The laser always gives me the one I prefer anyway. I'd rather not have people know where I'm at, giving away my position. With this, kind of defeats the purpose of the suppressor. And I'm really only going for the hip fire accuracy anyway, so I always get that one laser, which I like, so I don't need to worry about that one. The optic is a hit or miss. It will give you a number of different ones. Like, I don't know which one exactly. Give me something like aim, optic, reflex sight. It's given me the thermal hybrid. It just gave me the variable. So it's given me a couple of different ones. Variable zoom. I personally want the hybrid, so I'm probably going to be sticking that on my gun. And plus, I want to take this off and just experiment and see if it would change the barrel based on taking that off. Now this I'm not entirely sure of. I might take back what I said, because I just got done playing a game, and I do recall getting the ultralight stock added to my thing, and why would I get that when I already have this equipped? Now this is my favorite stock, again, because I'd rather have heavy stability than again, it's all about mobility that I'm not really looking for. Otherwise I'd do a run and gun class. Aim is down sight speed. Again, if I'm a heavy ass gunner, I'm just gonna be not looking for aim down sight speed. That's more for like, oh yeah, I see an opponent, let me run and gun, let me just aim down real quickly. No, I'm not looking for that, so I would go for the Sniper Pro. Again, more of the same. I don't need that. This is my go-to. So that's, I guess, at least for certain attachments, it will change it out, because I did get the ultralight. I'm pretty darn sure I did. I'll keep you posted on that, but I'm pretty sure I did get that swapped out with something. It might do that also in the rear grip tape. My personal opinion is that the grip tape and the stock are shittier compared to the rest of the attachments. So now I know that I'm pretty darn sure it changed the stock. So I might want to experiment and take that off, or just leave it on. Just, you know, I'll do all the possibilities and figure out what's what. As far as I know, the drum mag, they don't give that to you. If you take off this, you put on 50, it will give you 60. If you put on 60, it will give you 50. I have not gotten the 100 drum mag yet. I don't know if it's possible. I'm sure it is, or I'm not sure it is. I'm pretty sure it's not possible, but I haven't tried it enough to say it's impossible. I've just tried enough to say it's highly improbable that you'll get the 100 drum mag, because I've gotten tons of 60s, tons of 50s. It will give you a mag difference. It will not let you just have nothing equipped to it. When you're getting that crate, it will not do nothing. It will put something. So even a no stock attachment is it's an attachment. It counts as an attachment. Watch this. That's no attachment. That's the default stock. So you will have a stock on your gun if it's the default, which normally it is. Even if it's a custom, you know, it comes in with attachments. Well, it's still an attachment, so it's not a no stock. Unless it says it is, which I don't think they have that. No stock. Oh look, it counts it as an attachment slot. See those 5 balls of orange light? When you get rid of one, oh shit, now one's cleared up. So the no stock counts as an attachment. So yeah, there is that. So knowing what I know, I don't want to keep the barrel on, because I'm just going to get the same barrel I want. Now again, that was depending on me having that sniper or that suppressor on there, which never got changed. The underbarrel, it gave me a couple of foregrips. It gave me either the Ranger, I think, or the Merc foregrip. Maybe the Commander. I don't really remember, but most of the time it didn't give me the Incendiary yet. It's giving me the flash, it's giving me the explosive, it's giving me the recon, the deputy, the smoke screen, and the concussive. So it's giving me all the underbarrel launchers, but I don't think it's giving me all the grips. Now this one's 50-50 because I haven't really been paying attention to all that. But most of the time, I get like a underbarrel launcher or 12 gauge. So yeah, there's that. This one, you know what? I'm not entirely sure. I haven't really tried with this. I've always had this as just double XP, you know, because I just want to level up quicker. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know. But as far as I know, as far as guarantees, you're guaranteed to get the laser, and you're guaranteed to get the prowler. At least when I had the muzzle on. We'll see with the muzzle off, see what happens. Maybe it'll give me the whisper or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. But guarantees as at least of right now, we know these two. Of what's going to give you, like, one. You know, ones that it's going to keep changing. It's going to keep changing the muzzle. Unless you if you don't have it on there versus if you do. It will change that in the barrel, the ammunition, the stock, and the grip tape, the rear grip, if you don't have anything on it. So yeah, I think that's covered all the things I've talked about today. Now, there's this weird thing, option to do it. Sometimes you just gotta press random buttons and it will pop up. This one, it does not. Like this one, this one does. So there's a square button which deactivates and reactivates, which doesn't. Oh yeah, this one does says activate specialist, but there's certain ones where it does not do it. So yeah, let me go to the field specialist. This one is confusing. There's no way to pick left or right and switch between the two. There's the swap button, like that, and there's deactivate pro. But there's no way to like choose it once you've had it. Like there's no way to pick left or pick right. So I'm guessing it just starts the left and then it does the right one. It doesn't work in the game, so it is accurate when it comes to that. It just says it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So I don't even know why I had to do it. I'm guessing because it just looks cool. But I don't know why it even has the option of putting that there if it clearly says it doesn't work in the game mode. So I don't know. They need to fix a lot of shit in this game. But yeah. There you go. Deliver a cache of a highly powered weapons to your location for your team. Field upgrade selections will have no effect in Battle Royale. That's untrue. That doesn't even make any sense, because in Battle Royale, all these things are available. I haven't seen this yet, the weapon drop, but I have seen literally everything else. You will be able to use it. Again, that's a glitch thing. Same thing with the multiplayer. You cannot get this challenge. All the challenges are multiplayer only. That's complete and utter bullshit. All these, except for the weapon drop, I believe, are available in Battle Royale and in Plunder. So that's beyond untrue. That's another glitch that they need a fucking patch. It's just frustrating because they say it just so blatant, it's just so frank, as if, yeah, if you say anything else, you're retarded. It's like, no, there's glitches for a reason, because it's obvious you've made mistakes. There's glitches, whatever. So I think I've covered everything so far as the glitches are concerned. Just wanted to let you guys know what's up, keep you on the up and up, and explain everything that's been going on. I hope this has been helpful. Please be sure to leave a like, smash it, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time on the next video. Peace.